Okay, I'm here with Twistzz of Liquid. The first thing I'm going to ask you about is what happened in Star Ladder?
Yeah, so at Star Ladder, for the harder matchups, we were constantly preparing, like watching demos beforehand and looking at teams. But with Energy, it's a domestic matchup, and we kind of underestimated them. We didn't watch any of their games. We didn't look into them as much as we did with other teams.
Regardless of this being a knockout stage match in a major tournament?
Yeah, we definitely messed that up, and we missed a great opportunity because I really believe that. I believe we can win every tournament, but the second we got that draw, saw our bracket, I was just like, this tournament is ours. Like, I already imagined ourselves in the grand final, and definitely fell short of that.
Do you think your teammates share that same sentiment?
Yeah, a lot of people shared that they also felt like they're already in the final, and that's kind of like I believe that creates like a complacency kind of thing in your mind that you think you're already there, but you still need to get there.
But otherwise, you guys are really, peaking in form. Your run at the ESL Pro League Finals was a force to be reckoned with. What do you think is what are the building blocks of your current run of success?
Just a lot of practice. Obviously, when Taco joined, there actually were some communication problems. He didn't understand everything that we're saying, and still had the same problem where it's hard, like in high pressure situations, that they can fully process everything that we're saying, because when it comes down to like the most intense scenarios, say it's like 13-11, and you have the chance to break them and like win the game, and it's like 20 seconds left on the round, and they start executing onto like the site where Taco's there, I'm there, and like Nick's there. There's gonna be like different types of communication used. Like the English isn't gonna be perfect, and it's gonna be hard for Taco to really understand. That's how it was before, but I believe he's really fitting into the team now, and he understands what we're saying.
You guys are one of the teams who aren't really playing with a dedicated opera. Do you think that this is a trend that will catch on, or is this a Liquid specialty as of now?
I think when we started doing it, and I think Zeus had like an interview where he mentioned that we'd want to sway away from that type of or that meta. I think it's gonna become a trend possibly, because it just makes creating like super teams a lot easier if you include like 5 all-star riflers and one of them could potentially lead. That just like seems ideal. But for us, I think Nitro is very capable of hopping whenever he wants to. He's very good with the weapon, and I don't think it's hindered our game in any way. He still can take op tools with some of the best operas and win those, so it doesn't like take away confidence from any of us.
Cool. So London will be hosting the major in September. What are some changes to the format or any kind of changes you'd like to see implemented that's a bit different from how the majors are currently ran or were ran in the past?
I think this would like make the event a lot longer, but the event or the format that Star Series uses, where it's just BO3s throughout the entire tournament, I believe that's ideal to have less upsets. Obviously, there's still probably going to be upsets, but those teams definitely deserve that win if they beat you in the best of 3. So I think Valve just looking to a BO3 through the entire tournament kind of thing.
So you yourself are still considered like a young talent, but by no means are you emerging because you're already playing in a top NA team. Who do you think is someone who would be similar to your situation a while back? So who's an up and coming talent that you would definitely watch coming up in the future?
An up and coming talent now. It's tough to say because players are already starting to like prove themselves. Like I'd say like some of the people in Energy, they're young, but now they're showing that they're like rising because they're getting that experience. So I can't really name or say a name really. I don't know who would be in the same place as I would be.
So subtle this to the future generations. Okay, this was Twistzz of Liquid. Thanks very much for your interview.